Hi, it's Randy again with Emigh Hardware here in Sacramento, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the spring and weed control. First of all, weeds are a big problem for people this time of year, especially in their lawns, their driveways, that sort of thing. And so they're always coming and wanting to know, what can I do to prevent weeds from happening in my lawn? Especially weeds that are going to bother me, like dandelions or foxtails or things that might affect me or my pets. So we always start with the basic, and the basic is the Scott's Turf Builder with Halts. This is a product that's been around for years. One bag covers 5,000 square feet. You put it down, you water it in. It's about the easiest product Scott's has to use. Greens up the lawn, and it creates a shell across the ground. And that's what a lot of these things we're going to talk about today. They create a shell, and it keeps the weeds from coming up, and it keeps new weed seeds from germinating into the ground. So that's the point behind the Halts part of Crabgrass Preventer here. Now, you could just buy just the Halts itself. Scott's calls it, it's called WeedEx. So if you had your own lawn seed, or lawn fertilizer, and you wanted to enhance it and make it work so that you have that shell across the ground, you can just buy the WeedEx by itself. You can use the WeedEx in your landscape as well. Anywhere that you don't want weeds to grow that they're not already growing. Now that's the key with these Halts products, or any of these that create a shell across the ground. The weeds can't be there when you start. If they're there, this isn't going to prevent them. But if they haven't germinated yet and they're still under the ground, or they're just seeds there, this will stop them. Another product that Scott's has come up with is the Scott's Turf Builder Triple Action. This one has the Halts product in it, it has the fertilizer in it, but now it also has the weed and feed. So if you didn't get your Turf Builder with Halts down in time for your entire lawn, now you've got something that will keep the weeds from coming up, but if there are weeds already there, it will kill those too. So this is for the person who maybe forgets until March or April to put any weed control down. And so now they can prevent new weeds and get the new weeds that are already there killed before you go any further, and still feed your lawn at the same time. Now a lot of people are looking for something organic to do the same thing, to keep the weeds from coming up, to create a shell across the ground. And that's this product. It's from Espoma, and what it contains is something called corn gluten. And it's in the process of manufacturing corn products, they end up with the gluten. It's kind of the silky part of the corn, and it does the same thing. It when watered in, it will keep weeds from coming up and new weed seeds from going down. It doesn't kill anything, it just prevents them from germinating and coming through the ground. But again, it creates that shell across the ground, and a lot of people like that. It's safe. Like I have a rabbit, so the rabbit can eat in the lawn. I don't have to worry about the rabbit getting ill or anything like that, or the dogs. Preen is a very common product that we use in our gardens around here, especially flower beds and stuff where weeds can become a problem. You sprinkle it out. One bottle handles almost 1,000 square feet. You sprinkle it around, water it in, it creates that shell across the ground, keeps everything from coming up. They have an extended version too, so where this lasts for a month, this will last for 6 months. So that's pretty cool. Same idea. Now, another product I have that is big for us is Noxall. And I learned about this when doing my work with the river cats out at Sutter Health Park. They use this in parts of their gravel and landscape where they don't want grass or weeds to grow. You spread it out and nothing will come up there. One bag like this covers 1,000 square feet. And then the other one is called Amaze. similar thing. It works great in controlling weeds in both established flower beds, in walkways, all of that stuff. So it's going to kill the weeds and keep new things from coming up. Finally, we have a couple new products this year that are weed killers that you could put on your lawn starting probably mid-March. The first one I'm most excited about is the X-Out grass and weed killer, because not only will it do all the weeds, like 250 weeds, it will also kill Dallas grass. And Dallas grass has been a real problem for us in Sacramento. Every year in August or September, people come in with this huge pile of green and they think it's crabgrass, but it's not. We have not as much crabgrass as we have Dallas grass in Sacramento. And so this is one of those things that will kill it, but you can start on that process now. Again, they have another product that does even more, and it includes doing sandburs, which a lot of people have like in their driveways and around their house, or as we talked before with foxtails, things that can cause your dog to have them in their paws or in their hair or in their ears. So that's what this does. This one unit right here does 29 gallons and will also prevent Dallas grass. So lots of options for you to prevent weeds from coming in and to keep weeds from hanging around for the season, so you can have a great green lawn or a lush flower bed without a lot of other things popping up you didn't want there. Again, this is Randy. I'm at Emigh Hardware. Come out and see us. We'll show you what we got.